Hey, before we dive in, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button. If you've ever wanted more peace, more control, and a calmer mind in a noisy world, this channel is where we train that muscle together. So stick around. You don't want to miss this. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever let one small moment ruin your entire day? Maybe someone cut you off in traffic. Maybe your boss said something rude. Maybe a stranger tossed an insult your way, and suddenly, your whole mood was hijacked. You snap back, and later, you regret it. Why does it feel like emotions grab the steering wheel? And more importantly, how do we take that wheel back? The battlefield of the mind. The truth is, life isn't a war against other people. The real battlefield is right here, your mind. And the Stoics knew that centuries ago. They taught that strength doesn't come from shouting louder or slamming doors. It comes from not reacting at all, from keeping your peace when everyone else is trying to shake it. And here's the key. You don't have to suppress your feelings. You just need to rewire how you respond. Stick with me, because in this video, I'm going to show you how to break free from the grip of anger, not by pretending you're not human, but by training your mind like a warrior. And hey, if you find this helpful, don't forget to subscribe, because this channel is all about building habits that make you untouchable. Part 1. Anger is a habit, not who you are. Think about it. You weren't born angry. You didn't come out of the womb slamming doors or replaying arguments in your head for hours. That was learned. A habit. And the good news? Habits can be unlearned. Picture this. You're waiting at the DMV, been standing there for an hour. Suddenly, someone cuts right in front of you. Instantly, tight chest, clenched jaw, you feel it rising. That urge to fire back. That's the old habit. But here's where the shift happens. You ask yourself, will getting angry make this better? You already know the answer. It never does. The Stoics didn't see anger as who you are. They saw it as weakness, because every time you react blindly, you hand your power over to the very thing that triggered you. That's not strength. That's slavery to your emotions. Real strength, it's being the calm one in the storm. The guy who doesn't flinch. The guy who chooses silence over shouting. That's when you stop being predictable and start being powerful. Part 2. Control yourself, not others. Here's a trap most men fall into. They try to control everything outside themselves. They think raising their voice, storming out, or getting the last word equals power. But it's fake power. It burns hot, fades fast, and leaves you drained. Real power is mastering yourself in the moment. Imagine you're at work. Your manager criticizes your idea in front of everyone, unfairly, even arrogantly. You feel the heat. Your pride wants to snap back. But instead, you pause. You breathe. You say, "Thanks for the feedback. I'll revisit it." And later, in private, you speak with clarity, not emotion. That's control. That's dominance. Marcus Aurelius put it simply, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. And here's a reminder, if you're enjoying this, go ahead and hit subscribe, because building this kind of mindset isn't a one-time thing. It's training, and we're training together. Part 3. Calm is a muscle you build daily. Here's the part most people miss. You can't expect to be calm in chaos if you've never practiced calm in silence. Emotional strength doesn't show up magically when life gets hard. You have to train it daily, just like going to the gym. Think about it. You wouldn't expect to bench 300 pounds if you've never touched a weight. Same with your emotions. If you never train the pause, never train yourself to breathe instead of react, then when life hits you, you'll fold, not because you're weak, but because you're untrained. Now picture this. You're home after a long day. Your kid spills juice on your laptop. Instinct wants to yell. But you've been working on this. You pause, you breathe, and instead you say, "Let's clean it up." That's a representative. That's emotional strength in action. Stoicism isn't some dusty old philosophy for monks. It was made for real life, for fathers, workers, leaders, for anyone living in the middle of stress, noise, and conflict. And the daily practices, journaling, reflecting, choosing silence over sarcasm, those are your workouts. Every rep you put in makes you stronger. So here's the bottom line. Anger isn't who you are. It's a habit. And like any habit, it can be broken. Real strength isn't about snapping back. It's about keeping your peace no matter what. That's what makes you untouchable. Hit that subscribe button. If you've ever wanted more peace, more control, and a calm,